Musings from the tiny little studio on this tiny little Greek island, and sitting in a little bit of a different position today. See if I can get it working. Sorry about that. Wow, it's been already a very busy morning, and I just came in to the studio, and I I feel like I'm catching up. Today is my day of uploading a new video that I'm working on that is going to talk about warm and cool colors and the importance of understanding warm and cool colors and how to use them in your painting to create the effects that you want to create. So, you come to painting oftentimes and you think, well, it's about putting paint on a canvas. Obviously, yes. But to create anything, any kind of mood, any kind of feeling that you want to express onto this canvas, that's going to happen through your choice of warm and cool colors, and it's logical to me in that sense, because if you wake up early morning and you go outside and you sit with a sunrise, the mood and the feeling is quite different than when you're sitting and looking at a sunset. So, you start with the building blocks, which is your canvas, your brushes, and your paints, and putting something on your canvas, creating something. But when you want to get the feeling of the painting going, you got to know your warm and cool colors. So I'm doing a video on that and finding that, I learned about the warm and cool colors through trial and error, through being but and being having my paintings criticized, right? I mean, good criticism, you guys, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. You can't get anywhere as an artist if you're hanging on to your ego. You can't get anywhere. Don't even try. If you can't hear what's wrong with your painting, go do something else. If you're going to take it personally, figure out a way to get over it and go do, and if you can't, go do something else, something that you're so interested in learning that you don't care about the criticisms and you don't take it personally, and use it as an ego defense kind of thing. You know how we do that. Everybody has their weak spots in their ego, where you can be judged or criticized for something, and you take it, and you run with it. In painting, when you really love what you're doing, it seems that the ego steps out of the way. So, just let go of that. But getting back to the color mixing and using warm and cool colors, it really is the feel of the painting. Is it cooler and has more space, that sense of space, and the whole idea of negative space, which is the area between your tree, your rock, the fishing boat, the sea. It's the area between and surrounding that will allow that fishing boat to be. So negative space is just as important as the subject of your paintings, the subjects of your paintings. They can't be there without it. Like my cup can't be here without the negative space around it, holding it in its place. Well, obviously my fingers are holding it in its place, but you know what I mean. In a painting, if I was putting it there, you know, let's say this is the composition, this area, this little triangle between my hair, my shoulder, and the cup would be negative space. So, and this area in here, negative space, and up in here is negative space. It is what holds the subjects of your painting. So I'm thinking about this with the warm and cool colors thing. And I'm going to probably do a couple of videos on warm and cool colors, because getting back to what I was saying is that you need to use your color choices, whether it's warm or cool, and use it to create the feeling and the mood of the painting that you want. Of course, before you can do that, you have to know how to use them. So I'm going to come in with this first video and just talk a little bit about what warm and cool colors mean, and a general way to use them in a painting, the ideas that you can have in your mind as you're painting. And it's imperative, for me anyways, to begin with the basic structure. You know, like first you have to learn how to walk before you can, you know, dance ballet. I've said that over and over again. It's the same thing. So I'm going to give the walking phase of warm and cool colors in this video that I'm going to upload today. So keep your eye out for it if you're interested in understanding more. And then I want to come in and probably do a second video, a part 2, on how color temperature can create and affect the mood of your painting. So I've got that going, and a busy day today. And I think that's probably plenty on my palette for this day. It takes a while to edit a video. Those of you who are doing videos know about that. And what else? I guess that's pretty much is everything on my mind. I would like to go down for a swim today, and hopefully I will do that later on, and just kind of get in the sea and let it wash over me and clear out some things, some stress, getting rid of all of that, and kind of relaxing into the weekend. I don't think I really have anything else today. Just sit back and have my my coffee with you, and yeah, you know, I guess let me say this. The other day, I ran across some Instagram or TikTok video, or maybe it was a YouTube short. I can't remember what it was, but it was Neil deGrasse saying that think about what it is that you would do for free without any kind of compensation, just because you love to do it, and make that your career, make that your work, do that. And I liked that quite a bit, because I am I can be easily distracted and go from one thing to another to another. I like to try different things. And painting has been really the only thing in my life that I am I am there with, I am steady at. I am always somehow in my tiny little studio. And that is valid proof to me that this is what I love to do. And this is why I'm here. I love making these little videos. I love coming on and doing these morning musings. They are very fulfilling for me, and they feed me. I'm nourished by doing these videos. I'm nourished by seeing people sign up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, connecting with me, and I think that's a good lesson for me to take into this decade of my 60s and cultivate it and nourish that even more. On this YouTube channel and YouTube generally, it's never too late, is it? And people are saying these days that 60 is the new 40. Well, I hope so. But even if 60 is simply 60, and this is the decade for me, I willingly, openly, consciously embrace this idea of doing what you love and doing it anyways, whether I'm getting paid or not, whether I'm selling paintings or not, just doing what I love. And that is where I'm going to be. That is where I am, and this is the path that I continue. So that's my 60s, turning 60 declaration for the next 10 years. Uh, and so, yeah, with that, I'm going to sign off and not go too much over my official 10 minutes. We're at 12, 13 minutes, nearly 13 minutes now. So, you guys, again, be inspired, be creative, be you. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you all again on Monday. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and leave a message. I love to hear from you. I love, love, love to hear from you. All right, take care.